Poor llama. They said it might need months of physical rehab.
Severely squished.
Not that she cares. Influencers. Never mind, she sat on a llama against the strict orders of the zookeeper. She was outraged. And she goes, oh, I didn't realise llamas were so weak. When are we going to get some stronger animals in this country? And all of that. She seems to take a personal attack on her current diet plan.
What, Atkins doesn't work, and here's my llama-related proof.
Exactly. And now she's decided to talk about the gay community.
What the fuck does she know about my community?
Well, she's watched Angels in America.
Anyone who's watched a film about, or a play about gay men has the wrong idea. We're either convinced that we reenact Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf or that we die tragically.
I can't help it if you all become really boring.
Maz, it's simply not what happens. Like, if an alien came down to Earth now, they'd be utterly sure that we were all just fucking in shrubberies. Sex obsessed. I've never fucked in a shrubbery.
I have.
Where are the actual gay issues?
Like what?
Like, okay. Like the actual things, like what's the issue, the real issue with a grinder hookup? I ask you.
Herpes. No. Crabs. Gonorrhea.
It's navigation. They send you their address, but they inevitably live in some block of flats far away from any main road, and you wander around looking suspicious. And a passing policeman asks you if you're sure where you are, and you're clearly suspected of breaking and entering.
Please, sir, I'm just after the cock.
This shit never gets written about. Why are all gay men in the media impossibly beautiful and white and thin? Don't ask me.
You're literally a casting agent. You have a direct effect on this.
I thought I'd be discovering the latest talent, but oh no, it's all, how can Benedict Cumberbatch play all the roles in Top Girls?
When you finish feeling sorry for yourself, would you like to ask me how my date went last night?
Oh my God, how did it go?
Well, I thought he'd be hot because...
The moustache.
Exactly, but I mean, I thought he'd be good because he was texting back quickly.
Good sign.
Exactly, but I mean, he wasn't super fit. He was my type, and you know I love a dad bod, but he was super that way, and he was cuddly. I mean, we fucked on the first date, so, you know, I thought second date is fine, let's go.
You're not painting a great atmosphere right now.
So he's going down on me.
Well, it seems like it's going well for a second date.
Listen, don't interrupt. You know I have that tattoo, the seashell?
By your...
vagina. Yes. He's going down on me, and then he suddenly stops and looks up at me, and I think he's going to be romantic because it looks like he's about to say something romantic. But he doesn't. He puts his thumb over the tattoo of the seashell and says, if you got rid of this, you would be completely beautiful.
Fuck.
And I didn't know what to do. I let him finish. I obviously do because I'm fucking terrified. But I pretend to because to inflate his ego. And I just grab my clothes and I say, thank you, and I leave. And I'm just thinking, if he had a tattoo of Captain America on his arse, would I have said anything?
Or a third nipple.
Exactly. He apparently thought it was fine to just pop it in there.
Babe.
You had this, didn't you?
What?
I remember you said...
Oh, babe, it was hardly the same.
Go on, what happened?
Oh, we'd been out, we met in the club, we'd gone home together. I remember he kept trying to pull my glasses off. I wore glasses back then because the bitch hadn't discovered contacts, remember? So we went back to some student flat in Brixton and we started fucking. And at some point it started to be painful, stop it. And he didn't. So I said again, stop. And he didn't. So I pushed him off and I ran naked into the bathroom.
Fuck.
I don't remember the fucking bit, the being powerless, but what I remember mainly, waiting for about 10 minutes in the bathroom, completely fucking naked. And I eventually decided I had to go back in.
And you fucked him?
No, he was asleep. I pulled on my clothes. I remember this and I left silently. I got out onto the road and no buses were running because it was like 2nd of January. So I ran the 40 minutes home, and it was pouring rain.
Babe,
It's okay.
you need Julia Gillard.
What?
Julia Gillard, ex-Aussie Prime Minister. Her opponent, Tony the Twat, stood up in Aussie Parliament and made fun of her because A, she's a woman, and B, she has a hairdresser as a husband. And there's this amazing speech on YouTube where she just rips him to fucking shreds. In times like this, you need a strong woman by your side.
What did you do?
I texted the fucker and I said, next time you feel like commenting on a tattoo on a woman's body you're fucking at the time, don't bloody bother. And I blocked him.
You didn't.
I did.
You did?
I fucking did.
You're my icon. I want to be a strong, independent woman like you.
Babe, you're hanging on. Have you been on a date since?
Sure. It was a year ago.
Have you, though?
I met someone last week I thought I liked. We went for drinks, went back to his, fucked, and then he said, could you take the bins out, Jamie?
Oh, no.
Who's Jamie?
A troubled figure from his past, probably.
I don't give a shit. I'm dealing with all of this in my own way.
I love you.
I love you too, babes.
Johnnie, do you think I'm pretty?
You're the most beautiful woman in the world. You light me on fire. I burn unbridled for you.
Oh, darling, and I do for you.
Look after you, yeah?
When you do.